And here we are live. Welcome to Real Talk with Lily Cha, a story of faith, change, and digital freedom. So please welcome, whether you're watching from wherever you are around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And it is evening here in the USA. So I'm just so happy to be here, whether you're watching live or catching the replay. I'm truly believe you're here for a reason. So tonight I want to talk about something that's changed my life and so many people's life um, through this community in a ways that I never expect. So I'm gonna bring some. So tonight we'll talk. We'll be sharing with you the power of saying yes and how that changed. How one decision can change your life. And so I'll have some special guests to um, join with me, and they will be here. And so, welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, taking your time to be with me. And so, welcome, welcome. And so, please, by the way, I'm from Oregon, USA. So I'm just going to let you introduce yourself, and we can start with Chong, and we'll go from there. So introduce where you are, your name, where you are, and yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for having me. Um, my name is Chong Miller. I am streaming from Arizona, 104 degrees outside, beautiful weather. AC's working. Um, I am a wife, a mother, and a business owner. I'm a realtor by profession, and I am so happy to be here to share a little bit of our little stories with you.
Thank you. Next, we'll have Panya.
Hi, I'm Panya, and I'm streaming live from Minnesota. And it is not 104 degrees, but it is gloomy and dark outside. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And say welcome. So
Thank,
introduce yourself.
thank you for having me. Hello, everyone, and hello, ladies. I am also streaming from Minnesota. I almost said Arizona. It is gloomy here. Yes, I do feel the gloomy and dark, but I'm still grateful that there's rain because we sometimes we need rain, right? For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Tay, like Lily said, and I'm a full-time business owner, a mom, and a business mentor. And I'm so excited to be here to share this amazing blessing with you guys. Back to you, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you. And here in Oregon, it's gloomy too today. I think all the weather has moved to, the climate has moved to where Chong is. So, well,
Chunk,
again,
send us some sun and some
yes,
warm weather, please. Not hot, just warm, okay?
just warm.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, thank you. Thank you for taking your time to be with me tonight. So, like I said, tonight we'll be sharing with you about the power of saying yes and how one decision can change your life. And so, each of us, we're going to be sharing a little bit about why we decide to join this business, right? Or do what we do, do what we love. And to those who are new to my page and you don't know me, my name is Lily Cha, and I'm a wife. I'm a proud mom of 5 amazing adult kids, and a joyful grandma to one energetic grandson. Um, I, originally from Laos and now living in the beautiful Northwest um, coast in Oregon, USA. For years, I had worked hard in healthcare, um, few and like many others. I give everything to my family and career, but deep down, um, I feel like I was just surviving, not living. And now I'm a digital business owner and I help people around the world, especially parents and working professionals, create more time, more freedom, and build a future they are proud of. I'm here today because one decision, say yes to this opportunity, completely changed the direction of my life. And so tonight I have invited 3 of my most amazing business partner to also share their journey with you. So next, well, we'll start with Panya. So Panya, if you could share a little bit about about yourself and why you decide to say yes.
Thank you. So I started in 2022. I decided to say yes to this online business was because I want to change. I am a mom to 3 beautiful boys, and I found this business when I was having my second child. Well, before I had my second child, I found this business before then, and then I said yes because I wanted to be able to leave a legacy for them, spend more time with them. On top of that, be able to travel more, and just to give them more, right? Be more present because I wasn't able to do that with my first son. So as the years went on and my family was growing, so I wanted change, and I actually found this business 2 years before that, before I started, and I was following my mentor at that time, and I was just listening to her stories and her journey, and eventually, she would always go live, and I was like, even though I was scared because I was one of those on the fence, and I didn't really ask questions and everything, but I decided to say yes because I didn't want to continue living down paycheck to paycheck and having to, wake up early in the morning just to go to work and travel, right? For me, my commute was an hour, just a day, right? Let's go to work. So I wanted to be the change for my boys, and I wanted them to know that there's more to life than just having to wake up and go to work, get a paycheck, and come home, and then make dinner for yourself and call it a day. So that's why I decided to make a change for my little one's future.
Thank
Back to
you.
you.
That's amazing. I totally resonate with you as a parent of 5, a mother to 5 kids. Yes, our biggest why is our family, and that's why we do for them and for ourselves. At the same time, yes, missing milestone from our kids. I remember my elder kids when they're little. I miss all their milestones except my youngest one, and that's why when I found this business, I decided that I still have one more. I don't want to miss her milestones. I don't want to miss anymore, and it's time to change, time to do something different. Although coming out from my comfort zone, it's not easy, but hey, when you are hungry for a change, you will do anything for your family, for yourself, And so thank you again for sharing your story. And next, we'll go with Chu.
Hi. Okay. Again, Chong Miller, my wife, mother, realtor by profession, and soon to be senior. No, just no. So my story is I actually met my mentor, my coach, a couple years ago, and I found this business a couple years ago. I didn't realize didn't see it as a business as it is right now. It was just like, oh, okay, online something work, And then recently, of course, I turned 50, and now I'm like 52, and I'm starting to look down towards retirement, and I realized that well, I'm not happy because the market slowed down, and I'm not my income slowed down, dropped, and I'm not enough saved for retirement, and I'm getting closer, and I actually, I guess, like to travel a lot. I like to spend a lot of time with my husband, and the thing is that my husband and we met in high school, and then we both lost touch after graduation. He went to the army. I went, and then I was 1 year behind. So then after I graduated, he was already gone. and then I went to college, and then we didn't see each other for another 25 years. Like actually forever, if you say it, but it was like after 25 years somehow, thanks to Facebook, our favorite social media location platform. I was I found we saw his brother, and we started talking, and then I got back in touch with him, and realized that he still has feelings for me, and we still want to spend some time together. So we got back together, and then you know he all this time, I guess what he told me, and I can tell you that he told me, is that he was waiting for me, and he was just life took over, and he didn't everyone else that he saw a lot of pretty women, but they weren't crazy like me. So obviously he waited for me, and then we got married not too long ago. And the thing is that we lost 25 years of our lives together, and we want to spend as much time as possible together. And so if I we had, if I and so now I work I do real estate, and it's pretty flexible schedule, so we could spend, and thanks to COVID, we got to spend a lot of time together because he was working his business, he was doing his work from home. And so we realized that we like spending time together. We were trying to catch up and making memories, and you can't make memories if we're both gone for 9 to 5 and then get to see each other for 3-4 hours and then go to sleep, wake up, and do the same thing again. And so I decided that I can't, when my real estate market slowed down, and my business slowed down, I needed to find another form of income, another income stream. And I couldn't do a 9 to 5, like I was just saying, is that I would lose a lot of time from home with him, and we would not be able to make a lot of more memories together, since we've already lost a lot of time. And that I'm 52, and that we're both 52, and that we're not going to have a lot more time left as well. So, we can't keep grinding for the next 15 years and retire at 70. And then we're like probably too old, too tired to do anything, So I decided to do this business. And it's, I see, once I found out more about the business, I see that it has the potential to let me take control of my life, and be able to create that income, and that I can retire in 3 to 5 years with this business. And so when I saw that potential, how lucrative it was, I decided that, yeah, this is me. I'm going to put 110% into this business. And, and that's where I'm at right now, putting 110%. Even at midnight, I'm doing that live, So, and so far the business has been awesome, and I love the automation. So yeah, that's my why. And of course, the other one is that, yes, I have kids, and I don't want the traditional Hmong where, you get sunshine money, and then that's what's left for my family, when I'm dead, right? I want to be able to create generational wealth, leave something greater than that to my 2 kids. So here I am. Not only am I going to be able to retire earlier, I'm going to be able to create generational wealth for my children. And that's why I'm here.
That's so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I totally resonate with you too. I remember my husband and I, we both work different shifts, and, we just crossing by each other, just say hi and bye. And then, we never see each other. And, in the old day with kids too, when you I work swing shifts. So, I don't come home till very late. And then by the time I get home, kids already are asleep. And then by the morning, they already getting there ready to go to school. And that's it, and it's just really difficult to live a life like that. You want more memories, you want more meaningful to your life, right? You want to live a life that has more meaningful to you, a life where you can be more flexible. And so Yes, I'm just grateful to be a part of this community. Grateful for having the flexibility so that I can balance between my job and my business and my family, and that's just and at the same time, yes, earning a lucrative income, saving for my retirement so that I can retire without worries, and leave a legacy for my kids. So last but not least, Tay, uh, please share your story with us and why you make that decision.
You guys are so inspiring. Everybody has a different journey, and but so similar, like-minded in this community, and that's the power of this community. How the support, the resources, and the training, and global. So that's why I love this community so much. And for me, saying yes came from a place of exhaustion. It started with exhaustion, and then it turned into a place of hope because I was hoping for something better, hoping for something to supplement my income. Because I actually wanted a life more out of life. Because I remember before I like found this business, I actually like a movie played in my head, like a how like those movies where you get at the commercial where you get up and then you pull your legs over the bed and then you slide down in the dark and then you walk to the door. It was kind of like that, and then something was running through my head, like, is there more to life than this? Waking up at 4 a.m, getting ready, then waking my little boss up, and he was such a trooper then, and it's like middle of winter and you have to get up extra early because so you can fight the snow and traffic. And I thought, is there more to life than this routine of just getting up, going to work, coming home, sleeping, doing the same thing over and over again? And so I wanted more time because I never got enough time with him. I always had to make him sleep early because we had to get up early, right? So we never had much time with him. And so it's just more time with him, more time with family, and more energy, right, to give to the people that I love. And long story short, but we used to visit my dad, and then he would, like, in our culture, we and then he would got to the point where he would ask us, to us, and we'd tell him, yeah, Dad, we're going tomorrow. We'll go for sure. We got to go to work. And so the next morning, we're like, oh, just kidding, Dad. We're going to eat chicken with you for lunch. He was like, "Ni ma dao lo," So every time, because we just called in to stay another day, right? And it's never enough. And so just wanting that more time and more alignment between the work that I did and the life that I dreamed of, right? Having that time freedom and being able to not worry about somebody saying, you got to come back to work because you don't have enough vacation time, or you got to come back to work and make up these hours, right? So it was really hard because, you enjoyed your job. They say, go to work, go to school, go to college, or get a good job, right? But I knew I was capable of more than just clocking in and getting by, because I wanted to thrive, not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I don't know about others, but I was an oddball out of all of my friends, wanting more and stuff in life. And not that nobody else does, but I do. And so when this opportunity came, I didn't say yes because I had it all figured out. Okay, trust me. I was so scared. I said yes because I believed in the possibility of something better. And that one decision opened doors I never imagined. And trust me when I say this, because today I get to build with intention. I get to show up fully for my family, be present. Okay. One thing of thinking that we're present, you will never truly know what being present is until you are present. Okay. When you're really present for your kids, for your family. And I get to lead, and I get to grow a business that reflects who I truly am, authentically me, with purpose. Okay. Because I said yes. And I get to help other people, so many other people, right, around the globe, because we're a global business, by the way, if we didn't mention that, from all walks of life, right? Chong is a realtor. Lily works in the healthcare. Panya works in admin. And I worked in social work, right? And we're so different. And our community is full of people from all walks of life. You name it: engineers, teachers, doctors, okay, firefighters, policemen, stay-at-home moms, dads, right? And we get to help them change their lives without trading time. Because if you are still going to work, it's okay if you're happy, right? And if you're okay with doing that, but you're trading time because somebody's dictating your time to go to work. And it didn't sit well with me. That's why I said yes. And I wouldn't have met so many like-minded individuals from all walks of life if I didn't say yes. Okay. When this life-changing business came across my path, and now I see how amazing time freedom and financial freedom feels like and what it looks like. And it's possible, okay? And you don't need to be certain to move forward. Trust me, I was the most skeptical person who didn't know what I was doing, but I just went head in because if I was the type of person who could not put my credit card online back then, and I can succeed in this business, the only way to fail with all of the resources and trainings and support that's given to you through this business is to not even try and to just wave it off or like brush it off like it's a scam, okay? And I wouldn't put my name to a scam, just so you know. And I wouldn't be here every day. And quite honestly, sometimes the most powerful shift begins with a simple yes. One that's rooted in belief, but not perfection, because it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to say yes, and you just have to start, and the pieces will fall into place. Okay, don't be like some of us, and I'm sure I'm speaking to a lot of you who are watching. You know, some of us waited so long to choose ourselves that we lost the time that we can't even get back, and we've lost people that we love that we'll never be able to get back and we'll never be able to love because we didn't have that time to love them or be with them. So if life's giving you a door, walk through it. Walk through it while you can, while you still have the time, while you still have the people that is still in your life where you want to be with and spend time with. Yeah, so that's why I said yes. It was a little bit long, but don't let me
So
talk. I can talk all
inspiring. I know we can go on and on, right? And never end. It's just, yeah, thank you for sharing. It's so inspiring. And I totally resonate each of you, you know, and like we all mentioned earlier that, you know, we came from different backgrounds, but we all want the same time freedom, right? And so, you know, we're here to share that, you know, a business like this exists. And for those, you know, you're still looking for, you know, to become your own business, you're still looking to do more flexibility, more time with your family, you know, then, you know, reconsider, think, do your research by checking out our, you know, free webinar that we offer every Tuesday and Thursday. Those are free to you. There's no cost, you know. Do your due diligence and find out more about the model, our business model, you know, be inspired by the story through different people all around the world, sharing their story, how this business changed your life, and how you can, you know, change your life too. Not just because they're able to do it, you're not able to do it. You can do it too. If I can do it, Chu can do, Panya and Say can do it, you can too. You know, we did it. Yes, you can. Just believe in yourself, you know. And one thing I want to share with you that, you know, through this business, it's not just transform, you know, people's life. It's changing life across the globe. Okay. It's changing life across the board. You know, we have parents that, you know, leave their jobs to be at home and taking care of their kids. And retirees, you know, that discover new purpose and income to help them retire happily, comfortably, and no worries about not having enough money while you retire. Also for all the immigrants and first generations entrepreneurs, these are breaking generation cycles. So remember, this is the new generations of online business, and everything is online. And this is the world. It's still small. It's still growing. And so it's your chance to take that and learn to work smarter, not harder, by doing something that, can benefit you, your life, your lifestyle, your family, generate more income to help you, a legacy that you can pass it on to many generations to come. And everyday people, you don't have to be a tech savvy. You don't have to have any experience. There's no selling involved, And so this business is designed for people like you and me with no experience, no background experience, no selling, but a proven systems that truly give results. Okay, truly give results. And so, ladies, before we go, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other things you want to share with the audience? Or
I do have one quick one that we do offer anyone who's interested to come and check us out before they make a decision to see if this is a fit for them. So we do have live information sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you missed yesterday's live, you can catch a replay. Just register with a name and email on any of these ladies on this panel's website, and they'll send you instructions on how to catch the replay so that you can watch a replay, or you can catch the live and save your spot for next week, next Tuesday live too. So just if for anyone interested.
I also want to remind you that, like, if you doing this business, just notice that we're all from different locations in the U.S. And of course, we have other partners in other parts of the world, but we are all in this business for ourselves. But we're not doing it alone by ourselves. We're doing it with each other. We're supporting each other. And that's what makes us all successful, is we will help you celebrate your wins and help push and pull so that we are all successful together. So don't be afraid if you're like, I don't know, I'm going to be all alone. You are never alone, because day or night, because we have people across the globe, even if at midnight, any day or night, there's someone who's up and running their business who can help you.
That's right. We are a community of supported people, minded people, supportive, and so we lift each other up, and so again, you hear so much from this amazing business partner here. So tonight, this is all I have to share with you, and thank you for taking your time to be with us. And until next time, have a great evening, and we'll see you again. All right. Thank you so much, and good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.